Hey, this is Mitch with Encapsulations Down Under, and today we're talking crawl space wireproofing in Muncie, Indiana. Stay tuned. Hey, so we're at home in Muncie, Indiana, and I'm gonna show you a couple tips and tricks to cover first before we start talking about crawl space wireproofing. First thing you want to worry about is downspouts. As you can see, this home has a pretty good grade overall, but their downspouts are only going about 6 feet away from their home, if that. You really want to get those about 10 to 15, 20 feet away. The further the better, and the better the slope, the quicker that wire's getting away from there. That is a lot more efficient. This house has decent grade, so this may not be that much of a problem, but an average home doesn't have good grade, so you really want to focus on getting these downspouts away. That is one tip brought to you by Encapsulations Down Under. Tip number 2 I want you to be on the lookout for is this. If you walk in your yard and you hear this, that is a lot of groundwater. As you can see, there's a huge puddle here, or huge puddle, and there's multiple puddles around this other part of the yard as well, and we're only talking about 15 feet from the house here. So if this ground is getting this saturated with water, it can cause a lot of problems, which we're going to talk about next. Hey, now that we've talked about groundwater and I've showed you a couple tips and tricks around your home, we're going to talk about why this groundwater matters with a crawl space. The reason why it matters is because if you have that much water sitting near your home and you're able to squish your feet near your house and there's puddles standing in your yard, then that water is naturally going to want to find a place to go. And a lot of times that place to go is directly underneath your home, and no one wants a flooded crawl space. So once you realize you do have a flood crawl space, what typically happens is you call a crawl space contractor to come and wireproof your crawl space. What they're going to do is they're most likely going to typically want to install what's called an interior French drain. While this is not going to be a how-to wireproof your crawl space, it's just going to be more showing off one area of the crawl space wireproofing system that Encapsulations Down Under does. If you want the link to that video, I'll leave it in the description below, how to wireproof your crawl space. Once you call that contractor to come out to your house, they're going to show you something like this. This is a black perforated, meaning there's holes in it. As you can see, there's little slots. Corrugated, meaning it's ribbed pipe. Every one of these low spots is called a valley, and in that valley there is 4 slots. This is what most crawl space contractors are going to come to your house with, and they're going to say it's going to keep your crawl space dry. While this may be true, Encapsulations Down Under doesn't want to just be some other crawl space contractor. We want to be the best, and to be the best, you have to have the best, and that's why we are now carrying the Bogman 8-slot tile. This is also a 4-inch corrugated perforated pipe, but as you can see, look at the size of those slots. You can actually see through them, unlike the other one. And there are 8 slots in every valley on this pipe. What's that going to do for you? That means it's going to keep your crawl space drier quicker, it's going to move water more efficiently, and it's going to give you the peace of mind that even if there's a pouring rain outside, your crawl space wireproofing system is going to be able to keep up. And that's why we offer this, because if you're spending that kind of money for an encapsulation or a waterproofing system, we want you to feel so comfortable with it that if a heavy rain comes, you know Mitch at Encapsulations Down Under took care of you right. And we gave you the best insulation possible with the best products available. So if you have any crawl space wireproofing questions, or you're worried about your crawl space in any way, give us a call. Our phone number is 574-310-5976. Thank you and have a great day.